Have you ever had trouble making something happen? One of the things that can cause that is a lack of clarity. It wasn't that long ago that I got into very serious debt. A couple of things converged in my life, and the debt was out of control. And I was doing everything I possibly could to get out of debt legally. And it just wasn't happening. And I was praying for it. I was working hard for it. And I really wondered, like, why is this not happening? So I started to really pray about it and think it through. And what I realized was, on one hand, I was saying, God, I trust in you. Help me out here. I believe that you will take care of me. Okay, we could do this. At the same time, I was holding a belief in my head that, you know what, people that have enough, people that have all their needs taken care of, sometimes they become the kind of people that I don't want to be. And I don't want to get caught up in being somebody that is into maintaining all that I have, that is into making it grow. I don't want to lose that piece of me that has a natural solidarity with people who struggle and even suffer because they don't have enough. And what happens is I realized you can't throw both of those out there. You can't be like, send me the money, but nah, not really. So what I did was I changed my prayer to like, Lord, I trust in you to provide for me, and I trust that you will guide me and strengthen me to be the kind of man that doesn't become selfish, that doesn't lose that heart for those people that don't have enough. And once I made that change, once I changed that prayer and I had that clarity of like, okay, one focus, all right, not only did in like no time I come up with enough money to get out of debt, ever since then I've had enough for my own needs and also to provide for others. That abundance was able to flow towards me because I was clear. Another thing that can block you from manifesting something in reality is if you just have things that are keeping you from making the commitment. On my retreats, so many times from when I first started doing this, the kids who would be most attracted to me on the retreats would be what other religious people would call the bad kids. Kids that like find a way to get into trouble or cause trouble in some kind of religion classes or programs or church or whatever. And yet they would be really loving being with me. They'd be open and talking to me, and I could see their engagement. And eventually I started realizing, you know what? I should spend more time with kids who really get themselves in trouble. So I decided to go for training and to go to the juvenile detention center where kids who get locked up. And you know what? Once I committed to, I want to be there. See, I could have done it a lot earlier than I did because I was believing, right, that, oh, I'm busy. When am I ever going to find time for that? And once I made the commitment, you know, every Friday afternoon at a certain time, okay, that's when I'm going. Once I said I can do this, I will do this. Somehow it's for forever, like 25 years, is worked out that, you know, I have that time to do that. And not only do I do it, but it's one of the most rewarding things in my life. So those two things, take a really good look at them. Your clarity and your commitment, because they may be blocking you from manifesting something in your life that, you know, you're looking very much towards, and something that God wants you to do, okay? And you could grow in both of those areas. Thanks.